and a warm welcome back to the USA English Podcast. We are so happy you've joined us today for another practical English lesson. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. On this channel, our mission is to help you speak English naturally, confidently, and clearly through real conversations. Today's topic is something that so many learners need and ask about.
That's right. Today we're talking about 99 daily English sentences for traveling to the USA. Whether you're planning a vacation, a study trip, or a business visit, you need to know how to communicate in everyday situations.
Traveling can be stressful, especially if you don't feel confident speaking English. But when you have the right sentences ready, everything becomes much easier. You can order food, ask for directions, check into a hotel, and handle problems like a pro.
Exactly. And today we're going to give you 99 practical, natural sentences that you can use in real travel situations. These are the sentences native speakers actually use, not textbook phrases.
We'll cover everything from the airport and hotel to restaurants, transportation, shopping, emergencies, and more. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel much more prepared for your trip to the USA.
If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell to never miss a lesson. All right, Erica, let's get started. So, Erica, have you traveled to the USA before? Yes, I have. I've been to New York, California, and Florida. Each trip was different, but I always used the same basic sentences to get around. That's interesting. What was your first experience like? My first trip was a bit overwhelming, to be honest. I remember being at the airport and not knowing what to say to the customs officer. I was so nervous. I can imagine, but I'm sure you learned quickly. I did, and that's exactly why we're making this lesson. Travel English is really simple once you know the key sentences. Let's dive into our main lesson. Let's start with the airport. This is where most trips begin. Absolutely. At the airport, you'll need sentences like, "Where is the check-in counter?" and "Can I have a window seat, please?" Another important one is, "How many bags can I check?" and "What is the weight limit?" You don't want to pay extra fees. Yes, and when you're at the security checkpoint, you might hear, "Please take off your shoes," or "Place your bag on the belt." And after you go through security, you might ask, "Where is my gate?" or "Is my flight on time?" If you enjoy learning with us, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson.
All right, Erica, let's get started. So, Erica, have you traveled to the USA before?
Yes, I have. I've been to New York, California, and Florida. Each trip was different, but I always used the same basic sentences to get around.
That's interesting. What was your first experience like?
My first trip was a bit overwhelming, to be honest. I remember being at the airport and not knowing what to say to the customs officer. I was so nervous.
I can imagine. But I'm sure you learned quickly.
I did, and that's exactly why we're making this lesson. Travel English is really simple once you know the key sentences. Let's dive into our main lesson.
Let's start with the airport. This is where most trips begin.
Absolutely. At the airport, you'll need sentences like, "Where is the check-in counter?" and "Can I have a window seat, please?"
Another important one is, "How many bags can I check?" and "What is the weight limit?" You don't want to pay extra fees.
Yes, and when you're at the security checkpoint, you might hear, "Please take off your shoes," or "Place your bag on the belt."
And after you go through security, you might ask, "Where's my gate?" or "Is my flight on time?"
Great. Now let's talk about the flight itself. These are useful phrases.
When you board, you can say, "Excuse me, I think that's my seat," or "Can I put my bag in the overhead compartment?"
During the flight, you might ask, "Can I have some water, please?" or "Is there a meal service?"
And if you need help, you can say, "I'm not feeling well," or "Can I get a blanket, please?"
Now let's move to the arrival. When you land, you'll need to go through customs. At customs, they might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" You can answer, "I'm here for vacation," or "I'm here for business," or "I'm visiting family." They might also ask, "How long are you staying?" You can say, "I'm staying for 2 weeks," or "I'll be here for 3 months."
And if they ask, "Where are you staying?" you can say, "I'm staying at a hotel," or "I'm staying with friends."
Another common question is, "Do you have anything to declare?" You can say, "No, I don't," or "I have some gifts."
Now, let's talk about getting transportation from the airport. This is very important.
You can ask, "Where can I find a taxi?" or "Is there a shuttle service?"
Another useful phrase is, "How much does it cost to get to downtown?" Or, "Can you take me to this address?"
And if you're taking public transport, you can ask, "Where is the bus stop?" or "Which train goes to the city center?"
Now, let's move to the hotel. This is where you'll be staying.
When you arrive at the hotel, you can say, "I have a reservation under the name Smith," or "I'd like to check in, please."
You might also ask, "What time is checkout?" Or, "Can I get a room with a view?"
And if you need something in your room, you can say, "Can I get extra towels, please?" Or, "The air conditioning isn't working."
Another useful phrase is breakfast included? Or, "Where is the elevator?"
And if you want to extend your stay, you can say, "Can I stay one more night?" Or, "I'd like to extend my reservation."
Now, let's move to restaurants and food. Everyone loves to eat.
When you arrive at a restaurant, you can say, "A table for 2, please," or "Can we sit outside?"
And when you're looking at the menu, you might ask, "What do you recommend?" Or, "Is this dish spicy?"
Another useful question is, "Does this contain nuts?" if you have allergies. Or, "I'm vegetarian. What do you suggest?"
When you order, you can say, "I'll have the pasta, please," or "I'd like the chicken with vegetables."
And after your meal, you can say, "Can I get the check, please?" or "Is service included?"
If you want to take food with you, you can say, "Can I get this to go?" or "I'd like a bag, please."
Now let's move to transportation around the city.
You might need to ask, "How do I get to the museum?" or "Where is the nearest subway station?"
And if you're taking a taxi or rideshare, you can say, "Can you take me to this address?" or "How much will that be?"
Another useful phrase is, "Can you wait for me here?" or "I need to go to the airport, please."
And if you're on public transport, you can ask, "Does this bus go to downtown?" or "Is this the right train for the stadium?"
Now, let's talk about shopping. Everyone wants to buy souvenirs.
When you're in a store, you might ask, "How much does this cost?" or "Do you have this in a different size?"
Another useful question is, "Can I try this on?" or "Where is the fitting room?"
And if you're paying, you can say, "Can I pay by credit card?" or "Do you accept cash?"
You might also ask, "Is there a discount?" or "Do you have a student discount?"
And if you need a bag, you can say, "Can I get a bag, please?" or "I don't need a bag, thanks."
Now let's move to asking for directions. This is crucial when you're in a new city.
You can ask, "Excuse me, can you help me?" or "I'm looking for the nearest pharmacy."
Another useful phrase is it far from here? Or "Can I walk there?"
And you might ask, "Which way is the beach?" or "How do I get to the train station?"
If you're lost, you can say, "I think I'm lost. Can you show me on the map?" Or "Can you tell me where I am?"
Now let's talk about emergencies. It's important to be prepared.
In an emergency, you can say, "I need help," or "Call an ambulance, please."
You might also need to say, "I've lost my passport," or "Where is the police station?"
Another useful phrase is, "I've been robbed," or "I need to contact my embassy."
And if you need a doctor, you can say, "I need to see a doctor," or "I'm feeling very sick."
Now, let's talk about social situations. You'll meet people along the way.
You can start a conversation by saying, "Hi, how are you?" or Are you from around here?
Another friendly phrase is, I'm visiting from your country, or this is my first time in the USA.
And if you want to make friends, you can say, would you like to join us? Or do you want to get coffee sometime?
Now, let's talk about using technology and Wi-Fi. We all need it.
You can ask, what's the Wi-Fi password? Or is there free Wi-Fi here?
You might also ask, can I charge my phone here? Or is there an outlet?
And if you need to make a call, you can say, can I use your phone? Or I need to make an international call.
Now, let's talk about money and banking. You'll need to handle money.
You can ask, where can I exchange money? Or what is the exchange rate?
Another useful phrase is, I need to withdraw cash, or where is the nearest ATM?
And if you have a question about your card, you can say, my card isn't working, or can I speak to someone about my account?
Now, let's talk about sightseeing and attractions. This is the fun part.
You can ask, what are the must-see attractions, or is there a guided tour?
Another useful question is, how much is the entrance fee? Or are there any discounts for students?
And if you want to know about opening hours, you can ask, what time does it open? Or what time does it close?
Now let's talk about returning home, the end of the trip.
You can ask, what time should I be at the airport? Or how do I get to the airport?
Another useful phrase is, can I get a taxi to the airport? Or is there a shuttle service?
And when you're checking in at the airport, you can say, I'd like to check in for my flight. Or, is my flight on time?
And finally, when you're leaving, you can say, thank you for everything. Or, I had a wonderful time.
Now, let's put some of these together in a natural travel conversation. Let me start.
Sure. So, Erica, where are you traveling to?
I'm going to Los Angeles for a vacation. I'm so excited.
That sounds wonderful. How long are you staying?
I'm staying for 2 weeks. I've booked a hotel near the beach.
Great. Have you been there before?
No, this is my first time. I'm a little nervous about the airport and customs.
Don't worry. It's very simple. Just have your passport ready and answer their questions honestly.
What should I say at customs?
Just say, I'm here for vacation, and I'm staying at a hotel. They might ask, how long are you staying? Just say 2 weeks.
That sounds easy. And what about the hotel?
When you arrive, say, I have a reservation under the name Smith, or I'd like to check in, please, and ask, can I get a room with a view?
I'll do that. And what about restaurants?
When you order, say, I'll have the pasta, please, or I'd like the chicken. And when you're done, say, can I get the check, please?
Perfect. And if I get lost?
Just say, excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the beach. Or, can you show me on the map?
That's so helpful. I feel much more prepared now.
See, it's all about having the right sentences ready, and that's exactly what we've given you today.
Now let's move to our vocabulary breakdown. We'll go over some key travel words.
First word, check-in. This is the process of registering at a hotel or airport. For example, I'd like to check in, please.
Next is gate. This is the place where you board your flight. For example, where is my gate?
Reservation is something you book in advance. For example, I have a reservation under the name Smith.
Customs is where you go when you enter a country. For example, I'm going through customs now.
Baggage is another word for luggage. For example, I need to collect my baggage.
Shuttle is a bus or van that takes you from one place to another. For example, is there a shuttle to the hotel?
Fitting room is where you try on clothes. For example, where's the fitting room?
Exchange rate is the value of one currency compared to another. For example, what's the exchange rate today?
Souvenir is something you buy to remember your trip. For example, I want to buy a souvenir.
Tipping is giving extra money for service. For example, is tipping expected here?
Now, let's review the most important travel sentences.
At the airport, where is the check-in counter? And can I have a window seat?
At customs, I'm here for vacation, and I'm staying for 2 weeks.
At the hotel, I'd like to check in, please. And can I get extra towels?
At restaurants, what do you recommend? And can I get the check, please?
For directions,
how do I get to the museum? And is it far from here?
For shopping, how much does this cost? And do you have this in a different size?
For emergencies, I need help. And call an ambulance, please.
Great. Those are the most important sentences you'll need.
Okay, Marco, that was a lot of travel sentences.
It really was, but I think these are so useful for anyone traveling to the USA.
Let's think about what we learned.
First, we learned airport sentences, like, where is the check-in counter? And is my flight on time?
Then we covered customs questions and answers, like, I'm here for vacation, and how long are you staying?
We also covered hotel phrases, like, I'd like to check in, and can I get extra towels?
Then we covered restaurant and food phrases, like, what do you recommend? And can I get the check?
We covered transportation phrases, like, how do I get to the museum? And can you take me to this address?
We covered shopping phrases, like, how much does this cost? And do you have this in a different size?
We covered directions and asking for help, like, excuse me, can you help me? And I'm lost.
And we covered emergency phrases, like, I need help and call an ambulance.
The big lesson is that traveling English is simple once you know the key sentences. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to communicate.
Exactly. And with these 99 sentences, you'll be able to handle almost any situation in the USA.
Now we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part.
Yes, we love reading your comments. Our question of the day is, where do you want to travel in the USA? And what's the first sentence you'll use?
I'll go first. I want to travel to New York City, and the first sentence I'll use is, I'm here for vacation.
That's a great one. I want to travel to California, and the first sentence I'll use is, I'd like to check in, please.
See, we have different answers, and that's okay.
So, viewers, we want to know about you. Where do you want to travel, and what will you say first?
You can write something like, I want to travel to New York, and I'll say, where is the nearest subway? Or, I want to go to California, and I'll say, what do you recommend at this restaurant? Or, I want to visit Florida, and I'll say, can I get a room with a view?
Please tell us in the comments. Write a short answer and practice your English with us.
So please share your answer. We'd really love to read it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We hope this lesson helps you feel more confident for your trip to the USA.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button and the little bell. That way, you won't forget to join us for our next lesson.
You are all great students, and we're very happy to learn with you. Keep practicing. Remember, every sentence you learn brings you closer to confident communication.
Yes, and when you're traveling, don't be afraid to speak. People are usually happy to help.
Have a wonderful day, evening, and night, wherever you are.
Take care, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you in the next lesson.